guys are
just curious, man. You're like, I wonder how big his.
Yeah. I mean, that thought has crossed every man's mind.
Compared to mine.
Yeah, at least one.
Dude, I'm not gonna cut my drunk. I don't give a shit.
Do you? All right. Do you listen to all the TikToks I send you?
Yes, unless there's a 3-minute one, then I'm out.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of the times, I'll watch most of yours, but a lot of the times, it's probably like a good 40, 60 that you send me something I've already seen.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't send me a lot of shit that I've seen.
Well, it's 40% of the time I've already seen what you sent me.
Yeah, I won't watch it if it's one I've already seen.
I just want to see. If I scroll through 5 TikToks, I think at least 2 of them.
Where are the red balls at? Daddy needs its
By your
testicles
feet.
to fiddle with.
Okay, not the one that you just, because we just talked about. I didn't see that one.
Let me get closer to the mic.
I didn't see that one, but that one's pretty funny. I saw that one. I didn't see that one. That was
really
weird. That was a weird one.
I figure for sure the cringy ones I sent you haven't seen because I thought I got all the cringe.
Oh
you
yeah,
don't get none of that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I never. That was the first time I saw that one.
Oh, I thought you just said okay.
No, that was the first time I got that one. Okay, yeah. Out of 5, I've seen one of them.
Cringe is so cool, dude.
Cringe.
It's not cool. It's just.
I don't see how you did it, but sure.
I was watching. I need some water. Holy shit. I need some. I was watching cringe compilation on YouTube today. I love those like 20-minute videos.
Oh yeah.
Of just other people. It's not necessarily other people's embarrassments because a lot of times in those cringe videos, the person who's the subject matter is unaware.
Yeah, they're just completely like you don't even know you're doing something cringy.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little too fucked up. I didn't get fucked up last night. But I got past my normal limit, and I wasn't feeling it.
You weren't happy about it?
Nah. I don't like being drunk, which is weird. I like the buzz. I like the cool phase where you're loose. But after that, it's just like it's not fun.
I could get into it.
I
go back and forth on this podcast by saying alcohol's for dorks, and then I like doing it, so I get down with it.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm weird with alcohol. I just don't think I like the feel of being drunk versus buzz.
I used to be real scared. It took me a long time to get in the realm of intoxication because I don't like or I was scared of not knowing exactly what was going on in my brain and knowing exactly what I was doing.
When you mean intoxication, elaborate.
Like just not being sober.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I get that feeling.
Now I did smell my share of 1-2 Sharpies in elementary school.
Yeah, for sure.
But that was just curious.
Yeah.
That wasn't like
that hand sanitizer. Yeah,
I never did the hand sanitizer.
That was pretty fun. I like that one. A little head rush. That was fun. But no, like not being aware, or like it just. I get that feeling when I put in 2 earbuds. I don't know what it is. But like if I put in 2 earbuds for a long time and I just have I basically lose my sense of hearing for around me, I get a little bit of anxiety and I'm just like, nah, fuck this. And
I think that's just your survival instinct. Like if you're not, you have to be aware of your surroundings as an animal to fucking survive. Yeah. I could do it in my room, like both earphones in, because I know I'm safe. And if someone breaks in, cool, good for them. They broke in at the right time. Go for it, sort of deal. But like if I'm outside or in public walking or something, I'll have only one in. Because there's more of a risk of somebody murdering me.
Yeah.
Not that that's likely, but it's just the human instinct.
And also not like you're going to fucking stop it if somebody's pointing a gun right behind you. Mm-mm. Whether you have 1 earbud or 2 earbuds in, that ain't going to fucking matter.
Yeah. I assume they won't have a gun, though, for some reason. Or in the chance that they don't have a gun, it's better to have one in than 2. Speaking of 2, what do we got to do to get my mic? setup. So we have 2 separate mics.
Let's get a splitter.
I'm ready to make that investment.
Okay.
So I'd like to sit back and do my own mic up and down sort of thing.
And I was curious. I've been kind of hesitant to ask you this question because I'm scared of the answer that may follow. But I noticed that you had a little period where you just kind of weren't feeling this, I feel like.
Oh, for sure.
And do you think it's worth the investment to kind of go a little bit more full out for this?
Well, if it's a $20 thing, I don't see why not.
Okay, but
especially because,
yeah, like I'm saying, like full out where we get cameras, we put a little bit more creative ability into it.
I think with the creative ability, the more
you lean into it. You think?
Yeah, and I think it's like this with anything. Like when I was making beats, there were certain aspects of making beats that I just didn't want to I just don't like. Or there was times where I was making beats where I just didn't want to make beats, but I know I had an obligation to myself to make beats. So there's definitely times where, like episodes, like a few episodes back, I said, all right, let's fucking run this, let's get this shit over with.
Yeah, and I mean, we had shit after that, so there was kind of like a rush to it. But I feel that.
But I think, with like more, I haven't thought about it. Maybe like at the end of because I'm doing 52 episodes of this, for sure. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's something at like the 52nd episode after that, we say, okay, do we want to keep doing it? If so, by the cameras. There's that part of me. I feel like I'm just talking a lot.
Just now?
Yeah.
No, dude, you're fine.
And then there's part of me that would think with more creative ability in terms of editing, I'd enjoy it more. Because I have been messing around with the editing in the last one, and I had a lot of fun doing that.
Okay, so that's the thing, is the split would be, you pretty much do all the editing shit too. But the creative boost that I was thinking of was you kind of tweak the editing, which is probably no different than what you're doing now. Maybe just a little bit more effort.
Yeah, took a little more time.
But the other thing was having more social media platforms. So like when we get cameras, if we do cameras, we have clips that we can pull out, throw on TikTok or something, shit like that. And that'd be on my part.
Yeah, I think.
So, but see, that's the other thing is like, okay, that creative boost is probably going to come when we get cameras.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
And do we get cameras before the 52 or do we get it after the 52? Because the other thing I was scared of is like, okay, if we hit the 52 because that's your obligation, are you going to be like, okay, well, we
now
quit?
Yeah.
Because
who knows how
yeah,
what you feel like.
And I figured after 52, we called a season, so that'd be season 1, and we give ourselves a little break.
Yeah, because we're not at the point now. Was there 4 people listening? We're not at the point now where if we stop, we're gonna we have shit to lose. Yeah, we don't have anything to lose.
No. But at the end of it kind of gives us a creativity break, where instead of talking probably about the same shit over and over and over again.
What you mean, like Elon Musk? Where's some other things we talked about? Space and dicks recently.
Yeah,
penises.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it just kind of give us a reset, I feel like. And then we start season 2. But it's, do you want to obligate yourself to start another season?
I think we cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
And I think maybe we cross the equipment bridge when we come to it at the end of the 52. I mean, I don't know because it's the first time I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, and the splitter's no deal. The splitter's no problem at all. We can 100% do that. But
yeah, but we could stop and there's no consequences. Because at the end of the day, we're doing this for fucking fun.
For us, yeah. I mean, it gets us talking. Mm-hmm. It gets us. I enjoy it a little bit.
Me too.
The amount of effort we put into it, I enjoy it more than I don't.
Me too. Especially with the editing, I'm getting more into that. And there's a whole bunch of, I don't know, there's something about being able to go back to conversations we had and listen to them and just...
Oh, and definitely the future. Like you kind of,
Like that's why we save PS4 clips or like us talking in PS4 parties. Or sometimes I watch the old streams of you streaming or me streaming. Fortnite or something because it's fun just to go relive those moments and hear the conversations.
Yeah, it is fun.
And I didn't stream those to be like, oh, I'm gonna be a streamer.
No, for sure not. Like, what am I gonna do? Mine probably has maybe 10 views on it or something.
Yeah, that was purely for. My mind says like I'm gonna make this for myself so 5 years down the road I could.
And I'm pretty sure all of mine are private too. Like there might be 1 or 2 that are public. But I'm pretty sure most of them are private now.
I want to get back into. I think I'm gonna get back into GTA 5. Not like balls deep into it, as in like once a week, every couple times a week at night, just fuck around in online. Mostly for the nostalgia purposes.
Okay. Fuck, you want to play tonight?
I was kind of banking on Apex tonight since we didn't get it.
I'd like
to. Ooh, I don't.
It's up to you. I mean, we can start with Apex. We can do one of those.
Yeah, let's do one of those.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, see, the only problem I have with GTA is, one, I feel like there's a lot of hackers now that it's so late in the fucking game. Two,
and we'd be on technically last gen now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy. I might get a little deep right here. It's crazy the spirit I had at the age I did of like getting a PS4 purely for GTA 5 and like the excitement I had in that game and the excitement I had in video games and how much it differs from like as you get older. Like now, you think I'm gonna buy a PS5 for GTA Online?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Bullshit.
Not at all. And if you'd have told, I feel like if you'd have told me that when I was 13 years old, I'd be disappointed in myself.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
but okay, hear me out. If this is your scenario, if you could only play GTA 6 online, GTA 6 on PS5, you telling me you wouldn't go get a PS5 to play GTA 6?
What do you mean?
So like the same situation where you had to get a PS4 to play GTA 5, you wouldn't say you would get a PS5 to play GTA 6.
No, would
really?
You? Like I bought.
Like if you didn't have a PC, like if you didn't have any. If you just had a PS4 and GTA 6 just came out on PS5,
I don't even have GTA on my PC. I think you're misunderstanding. Like when I bought my PS4, it was purely for that game.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited about a video game. In no shape, form, or fashion has the thought even come to my mind now as a 23-year-old that I'm gonna go buy a PS5 because I could do that right now. Yeah. Because I'm excited for the next gen of GTA Online. And so that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. You know? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sort of.
Like, why don't you go buy a PS5 right now to play all? I mean, I guess because you have a PC.
Okay, if I didn't have a PC, why would I get a PS5? Because because I could play pretty much all the games on PS5 on PS4, and I already have a PS4.
I see what you're saying. But yeah, even if I didn't have a PC, I wouldn't go get a PS5 to
play GTA 6.
I'd still.
You would rather.
Oh, 6?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you would rather
I thought you said
never
5.
play GTA 6 on PC or PS5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like if GTA 6 was completely exclusive to PS5, you wouldn't go get a PS5. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm not. I guess that's not. What I was gonna say doesn't make any sense anymore. But I was gonna say, like, isn't that crazy how as you get older, your preferences change so much, and your priorities change so much,
and it's the world because we gotta grow up.
And that's on it. That's why I'm. Are you nervous about that? Yeah. About your future self and the things you want to love in the future?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared that I'm not gonna have the same. I don't know. Love for like.
The same passion for the things I have now.
Yeah.
Because I'm so passionate about some things right now, and it's scary for the thought of me losing those things. That I'm worried the future me is just gonna get either not burnt out, but just kind of over it.
Like what if when I'm older, I don't care to travel and like something because and it sounds crazy to say right now, but if you'd have told my 13-year-old self I'm not playing GTA 5 on PS5 right now or PC, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. But I get scared. Like, what if I don't have the same urge to travel? And so, by not traveling right now, what if I get to that point, and then I was like, oh damn, I don't like traveling anymore, and I don't travel, and I miss out on the experience I could have in life when I had the passion to travel. But I don't think travel is a good example.
Okay, because I was gonna elaborate on it, because I think your traveling kind of passion comes from your family not traveling at all when you were a kid. Yeah, because that's what sucks. I mean, my family always traveled. Like our vacations, there was multiple vacations a year. We'd always travel to KC. Like, we'd always just, it felt like we were just running everywhere. And it was
and
so
you guys,
fun.
I didn't think about that. You guys kind of had to because you're so out there in terms of family.
It felt so fun. And then when looking at you guys had the occasional, like, family vacation, it seemed like.
Yeah, we went once a summer.
But it didn't seem like, it wasn't to, like, my extreme.
Mm-hmm.
So it, from my point of view, it just looked like you guys never got out. And now that you're able to get out, maybe that's kind of like, oh shit, I can do this by myself now. I don't need.
Yeah, I was like, oh, dude, I could. That's what popped in my head before I went on the trip. Like, dude, I could literally
do whatever I want.
Whatever I want, go wherever I want right now. I don't have any obligations of a job or anything. I mean, I still don't, even though I have a job, but
nah, dude. And there's certain things that I'm scared of to take a leap, a pretty big leap in a direction that I want it to go. That's pretty scary too. That's pretty scary. But I've given myself a deadline. If I'm still at my same job right now on my 6-year anniversary, I'm quitting and doing something else.
That's when's your 6-year anniversary?
I will be 27, so August of 2027.
August 2027. How long have you been working there?
Almost 2 years. August of 2020.
Yes, I did, man.
But there's benefits for the reason I say 6 years is because there's benefits at the end of those 6 years that I get to keep.
Is there?
Yeah. So that's why I said 6 years.
Like a bonus or something?
Oh yeah, there's a significant check at the
hey,
end of
shout
that
out
6
fucking
years.
Top Golf for fucking.
Yeah, nah, dude. Corporations have that shit figured out.
Yeah.
Keep their employees. Even if they keep one employee for 6 years because of that, they kind of roped you in there.
Yeah.
But I'm also giving myself these 6 years to kind of figure out what I want to do. And I had the option to bounce it before that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling myself at the end of those 6 years, I'm out. At least for a little bit. I could always go back.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you still have the education you have.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm at a spot right now with my job that it's kind of stale. You know what I mean? Because before I was working outside, I was having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm sitting in an office. I went the completely opposite route.
I enjoy the outside aspect.
Me too. And
a lot.
And who knows? You're getting your education to be a park ranger and shit like that. I might just tag along with you.
That's the goal for me. Is I have such a hard time, like watching a movie and just sitting still. I gotta be like doing
shit. Yeah. And I think it's just...
And so I think a park ranger is my outlet to do that.
Yeah.
Plus, I love, obviously, nature. But
I might tag along with you and just say, hey, kind of, like when I turn 27, I'm done with that place. Like, throw me where you don't want me to go, so I just do my own shit.
I think I know to be a park ranger, though, you have to have a bachelor's degree, which is kind of shocking to me.
Really?
Yeah. I can't just walk up to Rocky Mountain National Park and go, hey, I'm ready to... I could go to I could, like, work as a janitor or a desk person or, like, a cashier at, like, a convenience store, but I can't, like, work my way up from a janitor to a park ranger. I have to have...
Oh, okay. But, like, so is a park ranger, like, you're out in the woods type deal?
It's managing the national park.
Okay, is there a step down from doing that? Like, is there not workers under the park ranger that helps the park ranger maintain that?
Yeah, I mean, there's, like construction workers that, like, are maintenance people.
Yeah, like, just maintenance. Like, as in maintenance, as in park maintenance, or
yeah, so, like, they get told, hey, we need to cut down these trees because something.
I'd do that. That's what I would do. I wouldn't want to go get a bachelor's degree and spend a whole bunch of money and do exactly what you're doing. I was like, hey, let me just work under you for a couple of years, see what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. I like something I'm learning, though, through this. Hey, this is a fucking weird podcast, huh? This is a deep podcast, huh? What is it? I like the idea. I'm finding my why instead of like with just my last major. I just started it because I liked working in the kitchen. There wasn't a why to why I liked working in the kitchen. But like with nature, as I get this education in it, I'm finding the why of what I want to do. And it's like I'm doing projects and I'm like genuinely putting my all into it and having fun. Like I told you, I made an infographic about how hunting's beneficial and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of what a park ranger does is try to make other people understand the importance of nature and
making it.
So that's sort of a why I've been getting that I want to go through that park ranger route so I could maybe have get involved in education for kids or like I don't know, touring, giving people tours of the park or moving up eventually to a park manager and kind of just running the whole deal rather than just cutting down trees and building roads.
Yeah. But I would... You like that route? I like the more hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
I like dealing with shit. I like problem solving. I don't like talking to kids.
I mean, no, I couldn't talk to kids right now, but I could see myself
for sure.
In 5 years being like, hey.
This is this is that.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's just teaching your teachings to somebody else. Nah, dude, I'd cut down some trees. I'd fucking sweep the paths. I'd plow some parking lots. I'd do that shit. I'd get my hands calloused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you like woodworking, and I did it for a year. I was like, I ain't about it. It was fun, but...
What, yard work?
Woodworking.
Oh, woodworking? Yeah, I did some crazy projects. And I just wish I had a shop, dude. If I had a shop, I'd be there right now. Doing God knows what.
Go in the garage, dude.
What garage?
You have a shop you have access to, Michael.
Yeah, that's not a shop.
I broke it. I broke your testicles.
No, you can buy it again.
I mean, my room's not a studio, but I can't physically go out and buy a studio, so I'm going to do what I can, to improve in the skill.
Yeah, but my skill set is limited to, well...
We talked about this, Michael.
Yeah, no.
You're worse at woodworking now than you were when you were in high school.
Yeah.
Simply because you haven't been doing it.
Yeah, no. I know, dude. And it's you're making me think too much.
You are, bro. Daddy's getting deep on. Hey, we're a couple 1-2 deep daddies on this podcast.
That's the title, Deep Daddies. That's the title. Not okay. Before we throw off to woodworking real quick, I just want to say.
We're gonna talk about my piercing. Is that what's about to be?
No. But let's write that down so we don't forget it.
I'll remember, dude.
Okay.
I gotta get.
I was surprised to observe that you've been through 3 majors already, and you're 23.
Is that like a lot of majors? Are you saying that's
a lot?
Majors?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm saying that as a good thing because you've tried 3 different things and you found one that you liked.
Yeah, I from your aspect, I think it's a good thing, and I think from a personal aspect, it's been a negative. I don't want to say negative thing.
Why? Why would you say it's a negative thing?
It's not a negative thing, but it's something I'm trying to get better at because I know I'm the person who sees the negative first, just instinctively.
Me too.
And I listened to a speech by some guy who's like, what was his name? He's a famous guy from way back when. He was talking to a student and he was like, there's 2 people in the world. At the end of the day, there's 2 sides of people in the world. The people that see the good in life and the people that see the bad. And you could see the bad, but you could train yourself to see the good. And if you see the good, you're going to attract naturally more people to you. And, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
There's 2 people in the world
before that. Oh, with this major thing?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I instinctively see the negative of the money I've spent on the classes that I will never again use.
But I see the money you spent to find what you love.
But I don't necessarily. I think doing the different majors definitely showed me the importance because I knew all along nature and being outside and hunting. Okay. I knew there's a saying that's like what you wanted to be when you're 10 years old is what you really want to do with your life. And I always had that in the back of my head. So I don't know why it took me so long. But I will say, like, going through architecture and going through cooking did teach me that if you're gonna go into something, you should like it, because it's what you're gonna be doing for a long time. So I was like, okay, I've known what this is. Let's fucking go for it, sort of deal. And so far, it's paying off. But again, it's only been a couple months, and I've had this energy with all my majors,
dude.
And I wouldn't say it's me going to different majors and constantly in school wasn't me doing it for myself. It is now because I'm doing something I like, but it wasn't me doing it for myself. It was me not wanting to disappoint my parents. And they kind of always pushed us to do that. Like if we had to take a gap year, they'd be like, what are you doing, sir?
Yeah.
So there was always that pressure. And obviously when you have pressure from your parents, it's very difficult to break out of that. When you realize you have the freedom.
And that's why I did 2 years of school and I have a full-time job at the age of 21.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying I love the job. I like what I do. I like the computer work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at it. Just don't love it. I'm just not all there.
There's positive and negatives to every situation. Because, and again, I think when we look at our own lives, we see the negative. How you see with my majors, but when I see the position you're in, I see only the positive naturally. Like you're 21, you have all of the benefits, right? Yeah. You're learning how to interact with business people, which is not something I'm doing. Well, I mean, like you're in that environment. Yeah. And business is in America, it's capitalism,
it's up there.
You know.
Yeah.
And you're in a position to where you're living comfortably. You have a very good income for your age, and you're able to use that financial freedom to create an opportunity to where you could go explore shit.
I don't utilize it though. Not at all.
1, 2, we're...
Oh my god, dude, we do see the negatives.
Isn't it crazy?
We do. Cause now
like you see
yeah, I know. It's wild.
And you don't even like fathom it until you're told by another person.
Yeah, I know. Cause I was the same way. My dad taught me this, and I blew it off apparently because I figured out just now that I just didn't listen to him. But going back to woodworking, is I could tell you 10 flaws with every piece of woodworking I've done. Mm-hmm. But when you look at it and when Dad looked at it, he was like, "What are you talking about? Those things look fucking sick. Those things look sick." But I could tell you 10 flaws about that. I could point out 10 flaws about each and every single wood project I've done.
Yeah, artists don't know their value.
No. It's
and everyone can relate to that. Like when you do
it's such a bad habit.
When you do a drawing or a painting, like, oh, this sucks. But other people are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You could be so creative and so good at a certain task, but your mind is only focusing on the negatives, and then you blow it off.
And it could kind of entrap you and not make you realize your worth.
Yep.
And discourage you from doing something that you're naturally gifted at or good at. I was listening to a podcast where Brendan Schaub had someone come in and paint a mural for his whole studio, and she did the whole studio, and she was like, "All right, how much is this?" And she was like $500. He's like,
"Is it?
This is worth $10,000. What are you talking about?" Yeah. And so he like gave her a good salary, but I thought it was just a good example of people not knowing their worth sometimes.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions because I'm curious to know the answers. Did I make that clock?
I think you told the wood around me.
Did I make that clock?
The clock or the wood around it?
Yeah, I mean that's a clock.
Yeah.
That's a grandmother clock.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't make that clock.
You did it?
I did.
You did?
I did make that clock. Did I make that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of custom built.
Mm-hmm.
That was a stained glass.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, dude. It is. It's so a little description of it. It is GTA 5 inspired.
Oh,
it's
man.
yeah. I'm a little dyslexic. But it's got the white Roman numeral 5 in the middle, and it's got 3 colors surrounding it of the 3 main characters. So, blue, Michael, green, Franklin, red, Trevor. And I thought was the coolest piece is this guy. Because it looks like flames, and Trevor was just absolutely insane.
I'm like, you're disappointed I haven't seen a lot of movies. I'm disappointed you haven't played through that story not one time.
Yeah, it's kind
in
of
the
rough.
decade it's been out.
Yeah.
When did it come out? 2013? It's almost been 10 years.
Damn, dude.
It's almost been a decade since GTA
Well,
5
the thing
came
is
out,
we've
dude.
always had online. Because I never had it before online was a thing, but you did.
I think that was only like...
And since online was a thing and I could play with you, I always chose that. Over
Yeah.
the story.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did I make this desk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the watch. And the whatever paper... Shoehorn? Is that what it is?
What?
The thing that looks like a... At the bottom of the...
Oh, the plane? It's a wood plane?
Yeah, that.
What about that end table?
Yeah.
What about this? That black thing?
What, this?
Yeah.
I don't know if you told me if you made that. I don't think you'd use that stain.
What's your answer?
I'm gonna say yes.
I did.
You did?
I did. It's also kind of because you know me and I have made wood for so long, so I have made pretty much all my furniture.
Really?
Yeah. The end table out in
You
our
should
living
do it.
room, that was made by me.
You should make a bed.
No, fuck a bed frame. Fuck a bed frame.
Really?
Yeah. A lot. There was a guy who made a bed frame in my wood shop class, and he butchered it. He just completely butchered it. He wasn't the most skilled wood shop. He was kind of taking it as a fucking blow off class. But he butchered it, and it kind of ruined my appetite to make a bed frame.
Dude, was your wood class just a complete shit show of testosterone?
Yeah,
dude?
it was.
Oh my lantern.
There was a guy who cut his finger off. Yeah, there was some definitely a shit show.
Yeah, I fell into that trap. I didn't do shit until the last 2 weeks. I'd been working on a bench for fucking the whole semester, and the last 2 weeks came. I was like, oh, I haven't done anything, and I fucking made it. But I definitely fell in that trap.
Nah, dude, I also grew up with a shop. My dad was doing shit in the shop. So, like, I took it very serious, and I liked it. It was kind of a break from school, I felt.
Mm-hmm.
But, I entered competitions. It was a fun class. Which, now thinking about it, after getting hella deep this episode, kind of makes me want to do shit.
It's the way I see it, it's the same thing. It's a similar thing to the gym. Like, imagine when you weren't going to the gym. That's crazy to think about, right?
Yeah, right now? Yeah.
I think if you, like, even if it's just once a week, if you really like woodworking, and not even to, like, make it into a career, but it's just, like, a hobby you like to do.
Yeah.
Just go every, I don't know, Sunday out there, or not even every Sunday.
But
just have a project to work on.
Yeah, but the thing is I feel like once I get into it, I'm never going to want to stop. And not wanting to stop
problem with that
is pulling time away from things I also want to do. Like, I don't want to give up the gym to go work on a project, but I feel like that's what would happen.
Yeah, that's something I kind of struggle with, is like spreading yourself too thin. Like, I notice I want to do
so many things,
yeah,
but you don't have enough time.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is where I kind of draw the line, because I want to be fit as fuck, dude. I want to look like a fucking menace, but at the same time, I want to do all these other things, and I just can't. I don't know.
You think our testicles are this big? We gotta lighten up this pocket. We gotta talk about some dicks or something.
I'm grabbing mine.
Yours never hang on one side?
Oh, dude, they hang. One's lower than the other. It's 100% one's lower.
Do you know there's a reason for that?
So they don't clink.
They don't clink together, Michael.
Yeah, I think my balls are bigger than that. I think my balls
these are big. Like.
I mean, your balls are. I mean,
they're not. Circular.
Human balls. It's almost oval.
They're not.
Oval.
Yeah. Only one of these balls dude, I fucking hurt myself.
Grabbing?
Yeah, dude. And fucking seeing how big it is.
That wrong pinch and you got yourself.
Oh, there's nothing worse, dude. And a good old fucking kick to the nuts or something.
All right. You know what? We're gonna lighten this bitch up. Hey,
you want to...
Tyler's getting his ear pierced.
God damn it, dude.
Tyler's getting his ear pierced.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted your reaction, dude. I opened the gate and you just kind of said, yeah. I was like, you're the one doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I might like it. I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
Well, we'll leave it at that. I was trying to get him to do it before this.
No, because I didn't want to ruin the day with the inconvenience of just having to go do it.
Bro, it would take like 15 minutes.
My days are fragile, Michael.
I don't understand that, but okay.
It's like you wouldn't go get a tattoo you didn't want to go get a tattoo of.
Yeah, but
even if it was temporary and you had to feel that pain.
That's not fucking... Bro, one click to your ear and it's done?
We'll do it right now. No, we'll do it Monday. Yeah, bro, but I had a good morning. I had a good afternoon. Kendrick album came out.
Yeah, but you could like it. You could.
Yeah, I could like it. And I'll have a good day Monday.
Okay.
But there's no chance of risking what's not broke right today. You want an old person fact?
Yeah.
I'm going to call these my old people facts because they're just shit I find out in books that no one cares about if I tell them. Okay. But I couldn't care less. Okay. So you know how ravens has nothing to do with anything. Bird? Yeah, nothing to do with anything we've been talking about.
Okay, just out of the blue.
I've been reading my Viking book today. So you know how like raven is like a symbol of death, or a crow.
Yep.
I found out. I done learnt.
He learnt with a T.
Like even in Edgar Allan Poe, like the raven is a mysterious dark death symbol. I learnt that Odin, the god of gods in the Viking religion or their culture, had 2 ravens that would go out every day to like look at shit and see what kind of shit was going on.
Yeah, they're scouts.
And then they'd come back to Odin's shoulders at night and tell him what the fuck
happened.
These peeps were doing the whole day in the world. And so a lot of the Vikings had raven symbols like on their shields and on their flags. And so when the old 1-2 Vikings came over to Europe and say, hey, what's fucking this? Silver and nobody to protect it? Like, and these Christian monasteries, and these Christian villages that weren't that fucking as beefed up as the Vikings saw these fucking people coming with ravens on their fucking shields and flags. Yeah. They associated the ravens with death. And that's how it eventually got its fucking thing it gets now. So I guess I thought the raven was like a symbol of death in all cultures. And maybe it is. Was too. But I'm thinking it might just be European. Like it came from
Greece.
Europeans.
I think one of Hades' animals is the crow. I think.
Who's Hades, the goddess of war?
Hades is the god of the underworld, god of the dead.
Oh.
Hades.
I wonder why Odin had ravens.
I think. I could be wrong, but I think. But yeah.
That's my old person fact. Are we not quite ready for TikToks? Because I have one and it's short.
Yeah, me too. I have one and it's I don't know the length of it, but I know it is time lapsed. So it could be long, but I have something. I want to show you. I was gonna say something about this. I said something to you about this yesterday, but so to kind of preface this was back.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can I tell you how much I hate that word?
Preface?
Yeah, because it feels like it should be pronounced some way different.
Preface?
Preface? But it's not, and it just bothers me. Go on, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to preface this. So these are comments from a return to office video that our office got. And in the video, there was hints of like people doing things you would do at home, like, you know, you wouldn't have to drive to work or shit like that. You know, your typical stuff. But you'll catch on what I'm talking about. But a lot of people were kind of heated from it because they didn't want to come back to work in the office because it was just more time and more of their expense.
So they got this video when, after the pandemic, when most people were working at home, they had to go back into the office.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, this was the announcement that, hey, you need to come back in, sort of deal. So this was last year, June era.
Okay.
Last year, June era. And I took a snip of these guys.
These are people you work with?
Yeah. We're not gonna name by name. I don't know them, but I'm just gonna.
But they're in your office location?
Yeah. I would. Yeah. They're in my office.
All right. And these people went off?
Professionally went off.
Oh, I like that.
Professionally went off. And then there's this snarky goddamn, but don't read that yet. So the first comment goes like this. I don't want to go to work to escape my daughter and family. I feel like mom of the year now. Thanks for letting me know I'm doing something right. I am sad to work from home, or I am sad my work from home balance will be shifted and I will miss the time I got to spend with my daughter the last 15 months. The not rushing and fighting to get ready, or to get ready to get out the door in time so she can spend 10 hours of her day at daycare for $900 a month, to sit in traffic, spend gas money so that I can have a break room conversation, which makes complete sense. Like, okay, you don't want to spend money for daycare. You don't want to do all that shit. It makes sense why people are getting upset to come into the office.
Daycare's expensive,
yeah, daycare's up there.
Wow.
But like, stuff she noted was stuff that they kind of implied with the video, which was kind of a little unprofessional for my company's side. Yeah. Like I go to work to escape my daughter and family, and that might have been hinted with some comments above it. But like, you can't really say that, dog. You can't really say that. Yeah. And I mean, she kind of strengthened her opinion with the spending gas money, traffic, you know, daycare and all that shit. Okay, so the next comment, the comment that's right underneath this rebuttal to the video, and this guy's just probably a liberal. Probably a liberal. Seems like there's a lot of negative thoughts out there. Can I recommend maybe some of y'all start a gratitude journal to help calm things down? I'll give you some starting entries. I'm thankful that I have a job that allows me to work from home. I'm thankful for the company I work to let me work from home for 15 months. I'm thankful to work for a company that recognizes that times have changed and there are benefits to working from home, so a result to coming out with a new work from home policy that lets me work from home for 30 days. That was kind of weird. But he's talking about a new system where they allow people to work from home for 30 days a year, which is still a little low.
Now let's judge him based off looks. Like nice people. Do you think he has kids?
No.
Okay.
No, dude. Surely not. But I thought this was kind of a little stretch. Like, come on, you gonna tell people to go fucking start a gratitude journal, dude?
Yeah, dude. I understand expressing your what's it called?
Thoughts and emotions.
Your concerns, especially when your kids are involved. But I don't understand voicing concern about others' concerns. Yeah. At the end of the day, that has nothing to do with that guy.
No, not at all.
That's coming from a place of just something's going on with him. He's just creating negativity. Yeah.
But then you also got...
You're too old for that.
Yeah, no, you are. And in a
I'll beep it. I'll beep it out. You fucking tool.
But yeah, that's just kind of unprofessional to kind of reply to that. Especially talking about your kids and shit.
He looked at me like, you're going to beep that out, right?
Yeah. I was like, okay, we're not going to say anything, any names or anything. Here he is. Here he is already throwing shit out
45 minutes, Tyler. You got a fucking beep to make.
But then there's also that office clown, the guy who relieves the stress. This is a one-liner. This is a one-liner. He goes, this is commenting on the start a gratitude journal. And this cracked my shit up. Mid-office. This cracked my shit up. It's like, I'm going to start great. This guy goes, I'm thankful for the salad bar, even though they pre-made salads and are $10.
Crack your shit up in the middle of the office.
Yeah, dude. Because this guy just went off on somebody
love
talking
that, bro.
about goddamn having to spend $900 a month for their kid to go to a daycare when this kid doesn't probably have kids. Tell him to start a fucking gratitude journal, and this guy just goes, I'm thankful for fucking salad bars.
Trolling people who are upset.
It's so fun.
It's mean, but it's fun, dude. It's funny.
I thought that was the funniest shit ever.
Like, if someone gets mad at me, I've had a couple people get mad at me, like at the grocery store or delivering Amazon packages, and I always throw them the no hablo inglés line, or I only speak French, or I only speak Spanish. I'm waiting for the day though where I say that and then somebody start speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
I'll just have fun with it.
Yeah, that's a good line. I should probably use that.
And I'm all of fucking Irish and German.
Yeah. There's no hint that you're Hispanic whatsoever.
Not until fucking August when me and Logan fucking look like hot dogs.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Where I'm fucking a lobster 24/7, 365 days a year.
You burn boy.
I am a burn boy.
Fair skin boy. You belong in a tower dangling your hair down for a prince to come. I'm sorry. Rescue you.
I don't know if that one made sense, but
yeah, because it's like you got princess skin. Because you're always in...
Princess skin?
Yeah, because, you know,
I have more calluses on my hand
a fair maiden. It's like a princess. She's fair and delicate.
Sure, dude.
TikTok? Yeah, mine, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just kind of going into
Here's
it.
your daily dose of Daddy Elon.
So I just read on this leftist meme page that if you wanted to earn as much money as Elon Musk just has, you would have to work 365 days a year for $10,000 a day from the time they constructed the pyramids until now. And then you would only have 15% of his money.
15%?
15%. If you work $10,000 an hour, 24/7 since they made the pyramids, four-ish, well, no, longer than that, right? Somewhere in the realm of, what, 4,000 to 6,000 years ago, I'd imagine.
And you have to do that goddamn...
Every single minute you'd have to be working and making $10,000 an hour.
And you'd have to do that 8 times to even come close to what he has. That's ridiculous, dude.
So that's how rich Daddy is.
Is that the end of it?
Yeah.
Then I saw the exact same text on a grind culture motivation page. But in that one, Elon was smoking a Tesla in a bathtub full of hundos.
Okay.
I didn't watch it all the way through.
Okay, I don't know what that part was, but...
That was a guy trying to be funny.
Yeah, it was. It's some guy sleeping or laying on
like
just
me.
fucking... Whatever. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Just the sheer amount of money he has.
Yeah, it sounded believable to me. Like, damn, that's a lot. But when you said 15%, I was like, Sir,
Yeah,
excuse me?
Yeah. It's like, what?
15?
Okay, so this is a...
Is this an audio one? If not, I'm going to bust the mic back. You still play it, but
Yeah, no, it's just...
I don't have to compress the fucking loud music.
So, first of all, happy belated Mother Day to all the mother out there.
I love my mommy.
I do
You
too.
like your mommy?
I love my mommy.
Yeah, they pretty sick nasty.
And if you're not my mommy or my aunts, come on over. I'll celebrate Mother's Day with you.
make them a mother, Michael.
Yeah, I'll make them a mother.
Show me a little discoloration.
So this is a mother of 12
Nah.
preparing for their kids for the day.
It's always the petite ones that got 20 kids, dude.
Yeah. Is your aunt?
Yeah. She's probably Caitlin's size.
Wow. 100 pounds. This is what you're saying.
Little bitty girl, man.
So this is a time lapse. I guess we're just doing audio. I just realized that we're doing audio. So like nobody's gonna see this. We're just gonna react to it.
I mean, we could do the YouTube again, but
Adds
you know,
up to you.
I don't know. Do you think we should? We should make a pros and cons list. Like,
Real quick.
Do you?
Pros of having a YouTube channel.
Well, I think the pros are. It's obviously another outlet. I think it's a thing of, is the time worth, like, being put into it worth the outcome we're getting? And that's a hard question for me to answer because
I don't think it's worth. I 100% think it's not worth the outcome that we're getting.
Right.
But down the line, I think it is, because if for some reason Spotify doesn't work out, then we have all our shit on YouTube.
Yeah, and I think it's beneficial of being consistent.
Not saying that you'd go back and do the ones we missed, which is just 2.
It's very hard to find the relationship between knowing when to put the time in to get the benefits.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I don't think anyone fucks with the YouTube.
No, not as much as Spotify.
As Spotify. Yeah, Spotify, and it makes sense because Spotify is pretty easy just to listen to, and you can do other things. But it's like, it's obviously not worth the outcome of views that we get, but is it worth the process of being consistent with something and learning how to be consistent with it?
And also just kind of learning the ropes of YouTube. Not that we don't know what that is, but like, if we're gonna eventually get cams, and we're gonna eventually going to have to start doing YouTube, if we do get cams, why not be consistent now?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll bust it back over.
We'll just
bust it
we'll
open.
play by ear. But okay, let's just get your reaction then.
And that's not even dinner or fucking.
That's strictly breakfast and lunch.
That's not dinner. That's not organizing their little league lives. Dude, that's crazy. Being a parent to one person's crazy. 12?
Yeah, to figure that out is kind of nuts.
I'm sorry, 12? And she knows.
You probably have your own problems.
Oh, 100%, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Being a parent?
Do you have time? Do you have any time?
No. And I think if you have that many kids, your passion is your kids, I assume. I don't know. I don't know the type of demons moms like that fight, and I'm sure they're there. Of like, man, I'm spending a lot of time here, I'm giving up all this thing.
Surely some of these are adopted too.
What makes you say that, Michael?
I didn't even see it, dude.
What makes you say that, Michael? Are you sure you didn't watch this?
Dude, you literally sat. You literally sat here with me and hear me say that before two black kids popped up.
You didn't watch this
before?
before?
No, I didn't. I swear to God, I saw the thing, I liked it, and now we're watching this for the first time.
All right, dude. I mean, it makes sense what you said. There's nothing wrong with what you said.
Now Tyler's thinking I'm fucking racist.
No, there's nothing wrong with what you said.
Okay.
Michael just caught the microphone from falling.
Yeah, let me see if I'm Spider-Man real quick.
Boo.
Says the guy who's not a Marvel fan, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's a
lot. That's a lot.
so many kids, dude. That's so much time. But when all those kids are older, dude, she's gonna be treated like a queen.
Oh, 100%.
She's gonna have, I don't know how to describe it, but 12 kids looking out for you. And there's pluses and negatives, but boy, it's a sacrifice.
I may have saw one of her pages around Christmas, because
I did see one of those. I think
the Christmas thing where they were spend
I remember it was them standing in a row, the one I saw.
Oh, I was talking about. I think she like listed out all the things she could, or she bought her kids for Christmas, and it was a ridiculous. Like it was $1.2 million, not million. It was a lot, 100,000 probably, just of shit to give their kids for Christmas. I'm trying to see if it was
I
her.
bet that's a serious problem that people don't understand when going into having kids is being financially ready.
Yeah.
And it's obviously I don't have kids, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Me
but
neither.
already now I'm telling you it's going to be difficult to fight between the two sides of your natural instinct to have a kid and want that love and being ready for it.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people also just they're never ready for it. There's never going to be a point that you're going to be ready for it.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen and you're going to be forced to be ready for it.
Yep. That's how life goes.
But,
dude, and she knows all those kids' preferences on their sandwich and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so nuts
I mean,
to me.
surely you'd have to take like a order the night before sort of deal. But
You know, like even when making those sandwiches, like she knows, oh, this kid doesn't like that much jelly. This kid likes this much jelly.
Yeah.
This kid doesn't like the crust. This kid likes them cut in triangles.
Yeah. That's a lot of effort.
Are you ready to be a mom one day, Michael?
A mom?
I don't know what you got going on.
Don't try the randomest comment.
Well, we're at about. Are we ready?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I mean, it says I don't know.
Because
with the editing, we're probably about at 53 minutes. I'd imagine.
Yeah, because the first like 4 minutes were a solid white noise.
No, we got some content. I could cut. I could make cuts. You want to talk more? You want to talk more about dicks?
Dicks? I probably have a smaller dick than you. To be honest, I probably do.
I mean, they have to take that route.
No, but I mean, that's we were talking about that last time.
Did we?
Yeah, because we were like, who has the biggest dick in the family?
We did. Who do you think has the biggest dick in your family? Your immediate family.
I think me.
See, that's the mentality I have, and I don't think it's pride. I think it's
just
logical.
Yeah, I think it is. Between my family and your family, there's a big difference, probably. But
it's hard to say this without sounding
gay as fuck.
Like weird or creepy. But I think if you do have any competition down the line, it'll be Bradley for some reason.
Really? Maybe.
But yeah, you're older than Bradley by a lot. I don't know.
This is a weird question. I don't know why.
It's weird because I wonder if girls have they get a level of closure because they could physically see other people's boobies, or their asses. Like, I got a bigger ass than she does.
Yeah. Guys,
are just curious, man. You're like, I wonder how big his.
Yeah. I mean, that thought has crossed every man's mind at least once. Yeah, at least once, dude. You can't laugh at it. I mean,
it's hard not to laugh at it.
That's true.
When you say it out loud.
That's true.
Couple 1-2 deep daddies this episode.
This is a curiosity question because I know just like female parts, everybody's different. It seems like there's two main categories for everything.
I'm shooting straight. It's not curved.
It's either you're curved or
That's
straight.
Weird.
I'm a lefty.
I'm a lefty. How do you?
It's not by a lot, but there's definitely a left curve. There's definitely a left curve.
How do you fornicate when it's crooked?
It's not that crooked though.
Me.
It's not that crooked. There's definitely some bananas out there, but it's not like this.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you have a banana, how do they do that?
I don't know, dude. It's not me. It's not me. I got a left curve. It's not. It's probably like. It's not.
So is it like a? Is it like a?
It's not a straight.
It's straight, but it's not to the left.
No, it's kind of like this.
So like there's
enough. Yeah, there's enough give. Like you can force it straight. Like so you can straighten it out, but it's not like. It's not a nose.
And I'm not trying to sound like a douchebag, but you know, like when you stretch out a tape measure and it kind of bends down. That's what I'm working on.
Okay.
That's my curve.
That's your curve. You
It's
got it
curved
down,
down.
the gravity curve.
Thank you for saying it, Michael.
Yeah, no problem.
So I didn't.
Sound douchey.
Yeah.
But the category I was getting at, so like girls have probably clit or no clit, you know, big lips, no lips, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got puffy nipples, you got pointy nipples. Are you a grower or a shower? I assume you're a shower.
What does that mean?
You don't know what grower or shower is?
No.
So there's two types of dicks.
Uh-huh.
There's dicks that are showers, so they just get hard. There's no difference between soft penises and or hard penises. There's just
Those are real?
there's just this is the size of your dick, and it'll just get hard.
Those are real?
Yeah, there's growers and showers. Those are the showers.
Excuse you.
And then growers are obviously you got a small soft dick, and
Uh-huh.
then you get hard, you get a bigger dick.
It's genuinely, it goes through all of those phases. Like sometimes it'll be
Well, you also
real
Yeah,
tiny, and
yeah.
sometimes it'll be there,
Yeah.
but soft, but not as big as hard.
Yeah.
Never soft. It's the
Well,
same.
I mean,
as hard.
that's with any penis. I feel like too. It's like when it's cold, your dick's almost inside you.
Mhm. And sometimes I don't know what it's based on. Like I haven't recognized that it's always temperature based.
I know for sure cold and hot is a difference.
Yeah, I
because-
mean, I guess when I get out the shower, I notice it's not.
Well, you ever been like, well, I'm trying to feel like there's a cold scenario, but I guess there's not.
Just being out in the cold.
Yeah.
Like what? When you're whipping it out when it's cold?
No, like
that
if you're
sort of
just like
scenario?
if you're just outside and you're just cold. Like if it's in the middle of winter and you're out there with thin pants
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty.
a hoodie,
Yeah.
you're cold and your nuts are shriveled and your dick's in you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your
it's
dick's a
borderline.
millimeter.
It's
dude.
yeah. I won't say. But
I probably have one of the most impressive ranges.
yes, ranges.
Ranges. I probably have one of the most impressive ranges. And that's what that's probably
That's what we're gonna end on.
No.
I think that's a good thing to end
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Well, that's my show and tell.
See what I tell you, dude. We could just talk about dicks and we'd get to the finish line.
Yeah, we could. I'm very curious to see which part gets cut to the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's fun for me trying to go through. And
Yeah.
it's probably something to do with dicks, yeah. Or
What
maybe
was last time?
It's probably
Dicks?
what we just said. No, I was like, where are the bikini pictures?
Oh
That's what I like.
yeah. Yeah, that's a fun game.
I wonder what clip is getting
Gives
sent to
Michael
the
some
front.
excitement. I'm
Yeah.
ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Much love.
Adios, fellers.